Hi everyone, this is Christine at mailsomethingpretty.com. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to show you these fun little whale cards that I made. You can make them on your own, or you can purchase the supplies, part of the kit, and then you can follow along with your supplies with me in putting them together. They are trifold cards. They all open up like that. And I'll show you the other. So the kit has 6 cards, so 2 whale cards. There's summer themed, 2 anchor cards, and 2 flower cards, a sunflower and a Gerber daisy. So all that information will be on my blog if you are interested, or you can just purchase, for this one anyways, the whale set and punch, and you can put them together on your own. All right, so for the kit, you'll get your envelopes, and everything you'll need will be in the envelopes, and then you also have a little cello bag here with most of the pieces in the bag are for these 2 cards. So we'll do this one first. The card base is 11 by 4 1/4. It was just a card sheet just cut in half the long way, and it's scored at 3 1/2 and 7 1/2. And that gives you the trifold. And then I don't think I said on the other videos what size these guys are, so let's measure. So this is, all the panels are 3 1/4 by 4, so they're all the same except for this one goes inside. So that is, let's see, 3 3/4 by 4. So we'll actually start by putting that one down first. And you, if you have stamps at home, happy birthday or congratulations or whatever, you can stamp that right on the inside. For the kits, I'm not allowed to do any stamping, but I can give you all sorts of pieces for you to put together. I already embossed the panels, and I used it goes with the whale set, the Seabed embossing folder. So I already did that for you, but I forgot in the other video to show it to you, or what it was called. You can decide if you want which color in the front and the inside. I'm going to put, this is, I don't think I quite, there we go. This is Seaside Spray. And then the one that goes in here is Pretty Peacock. I thought they were kind of nice underwater colors. Okay, so there you go. So there's the basic card. This is the one that we're doing right now. So I already cut, you can see they're actually kind of, some of them are stuck together and some aren't. So you just kind of pull them apart. I actually ran them through together. They cut, because the vellum is so thin, I was able to cut the 2 together, which saved a little time on cutting. And I'm just going to use a little, oops. Oh, this spin off, a lot of people don't know this. I don't use it that much, but just so you know, the bottom of the glue comes off and it's a glue stick. I try to point that out every once in a while because people don't know that. They just think it's the bottom of the glue, but I pretty much use the tip. I love this glue. All right, I'm just putting a little glue because I kind of like how it, you know, it's flowy. So just attach it on the bottom, and I'll do the same thing. Vellum. Like that. Oops. All right. So your whale, let's see, let me show you. This whale punch. So you got the basis of the whale. If you want, you can use pieces. The whale also punches out coordinating paper with the, I didn't bring that up either. There's a 6x6 pack of paper that goes with it, and so it actually punches out some of the printed whales, which is nice. But this piece here you can put on the belly, and then if you want the fins, and then that is the blowhole. And there's a tiny little dot for an eye, but it's tiny, so you'll see I just used a pearl. But those are already pre-punched for you here. And so I'm actually going to put all my little pieces, I don't lose them, on here. See, that's like the size of the eye. And these are, we're just gonna leave those because they're so tiny. All right. So you actually have extra whales than what you need because I wanted the opposite pieces. So you can decide, these are the 2 whale cards of my samples, but you can decide whatever colors you want. So I think for the orca whale, I think you kind of have to do it. Well, I guess you could do it white. And then you can decide, do you want a lighter color whale or did you want darker? So I'm just gonna do darker, but anyways, you have extra whale pieces to play with. All right, so this piece is gonna go right here. I'll use my tweezers, make it easier. And that's gonna go there. And again, oop, a little too much glue. If you want the whale to swim on the, you know, the opposite side, just flip them over because they work both ways. And then the fin, actually, you can leave it like that, or if you want the fin to just kind of go over, it actually mimics the outline. It's the same shape as part of that punch. Oh, which is convenient because that goes right where all my glue is. All right, so there's your whale. We'll put the eye on at the end. I'm just going to use dimensionals. Have them tilting up a little bit like that. And then for the little blowholes, you can, actually, I was gonna do it opposite, but my grass is kind of in the way. You can have it go like this way or this way. I'm just gonna do this way because I put it a little bit closer to my grass. A little glue. And then there's a little piece. Oh, see, it looks like a little apostrophe. That's the other piece that goes like that. Okay, and then you have 2 little pearls. So one's white and one's black. I used a blender pen and I just colored over the pearls and it got that black. This one I colored it over with, it was a different color. It might have been just a Sharpie, and see how it's lighter? And I used the black blends marker and it was darker and it's permanent. So you just slide that off so you can see them a little bit better. Okay, so that's the one whale card. They're just so cute. And then the other whale card is done pretty much the same way. These are retired papers, but this is kind of a good way, you know, of using up some of your papers, especially this trifold. If you have, you know, coordinating papers, they're kind of fun to use them. I don't even think these 2 papers went in the same pack, but they matched what I wanted to do. Okay, so this one I decided to build on the opposite side. Again, you can build on whichever, you know, left side, right side, whatever you wanted. And let me just, you might have to poke some of these out too. You can use a poker or a toothpick. And then for this one, since I'm doing it on this side, you know, I'd have a lot of space because of that curve, so I flipped over the paper so it aligned up better. So you can use whichever side you want. And then this seagrass, remember, is from that Sailing Home. I think that's what it was called, with the sailboats and the lighthouse dies. And then this one I'm gonna do the opposite. I find that I use the seagrass a lot. kind of nice texture. Because it can be kind of for, you can make it with flowers too. It doesn't have to be seagrass. It's just a good background. All right, so we'll build our whale the same way. So this is gonna go like that, because I'm doing my whale the opposite direction. So again, it just depends on which direction you're doing your whale. Which is kind of nice that you have choices. I used way too much glue again. Don't use as much glue as I did. And then that goes that direction. It will dry clear, but oh, you know what? There we go. I'm just wondering if I have something I can scrape off my glue. Let's see. There we go. A little piece of cardstock out of the recycle. All right, so now I'm going to use the dimensionals just like I did the other guy. And I'm going to have, we're in the center of the card, and then we'll do that same thing with the blowhole. Oh, it's way over here. That's why try to keep your pieces together so you don't freak out where they go. Okay, and then this one, I just use a regular plain white pearl because you can see them. I just think the whales are so cute. Alrighty, and then you have extra whale pieces. Don't forget to make your other whales, okay? So you can kind of make a tag or something. All right, so those are the two whale cards that we just made. This way, they're kind of facing each other. Thank you very much for watching the set of these videos, but even if you're just watching this video, you can make them yourselves with the punch and the embossing folder. And all my details will be on the blog at mailsomethingpretty.com. So have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.